Hi, I'm Marguerite Brigham with awakenmagic.com. And I want to talk to you today about the event because I've had something similar happen to me. It was many years ago though. And I heard about the event through Alison Coe with her work. And I will put a link below if you don't know about her work. But she takes people into a regression, and there is a pattern. So with this pattern, she learned that it's going to be happening in 2018. It could be the first quarter of 2018. Let me first talk to you about awakening. So yes, my awakening was early, but I want to share that we are all going to wake up. So if you think about just rising in the day, some people are early risers, some could be mid-morning, some even into the afternoon. So we all, generally, we're still alive, we wake up. In my experience, and I think I've been prepared for this over the years to be able to come forth as a light worker now and share with you from my personal experiences. It goes back to 1995, and I'm not going to read from this book, but I wrote about the experience in a book that I wrote many years ago on how to become a golf goddess. And it was the Divine Mother that came through. But first, it was, well, let me give you the story. So I was at a Wayne Dyer workshop all day. And I came home and I was meditating, and then I fell asleep. And in the middle of the night, a voice, so I am clairaudient, a voice, it was a male voice, said to me, "Everyone loves God and no one loves Mary." And I was witnessing another part of me say, "I will." And as soon as those inner words were spoken, a tsunami of love washed over me, and it was like a lightning bolt came through the room. It's so hard to articulate the wash of love, but I was terrified. I sat bolt right up in bed. It took my breath away, but it was a feeling of such pureness. Nothing had ever, no human had ever made me feel this love before. And what happened was, I was raised Catholic, so I figure that the divine feminine had to come in a form that I could relate to. Because it wasn't just that night, it was for a good month after. Then people started coming up to me and sharing experiences about Mother Mary. I was taking my yoga teacher training at the time, so I had people in my class say, two anyways, had told me that they have just read this book about Mother Mary and wanted to lend it to me, thought I would really like it. Nobody knew at this time what happened. I hadn't shared, and it actually took me a really long time to share about this tsunami of love that washed over me. And so I didn't do anything with it until many years later, when I realized that I said I would love this. I would love Mother Mary. So I started investigating, and I saw her as the goddess. Before her was Inanna, Isis. So I really started diving deep into the goddess mysteries and spirituality. And so that was grace. That was grace that descended upon me. And I started then teaching a goddess yoga because I thought, okay, I have to teach what I most need to learn. And I need to learn about this energy before I could love it. And it really is a mother energy, because what happened after that was when my mother passed away. I was introduced to yoga from her when I was in my preteens. She started taking yoga in the 70s. And when she passed away, I had one of her books. And in this book was Cosmic Breathing. Well, I gave it as a gift on the first National Yoga Month in 2009. And as I did this, I did it every day for a month, it continued to expand my heart. And as I connected to the love of the stars and brought the stars' love to me, not only did I become really happy, but I started feeling that same love. Over the years, I have made it my own, where I connected the Earth's love, my love, to the galactic heart, so our three hearts, and beating as one. And it has brought me to that same tsunami of love back in 1995. So I've done many, many practices and initiations from other people, for myself as a yoga teacher, but nothing has opened up my heart and helped me feel this grace that I feel that is what the event is talking about. The more I learn about it. So I'm just going to share again from my own experience of what I've gone through is, you can't always hold it. You go back to your conditioning, you go back to your everyday life. But there's been a companion piece, which is forgiveness. The Ho'oponopono. And what that does is that cleans your memories, and it starts bringing you back towards the pure heart. Because when our hearts open up, we start to feel. And our hearts have been frozen. We have, for one thing, been conditioned not to feel, right? Suck it up, buttercup, and especially little boys are not taught to cry. So all these emotions have been stored, and the Ho'oponopono, it helps you stay in this higher vibration, because when you raise your vibration, other people become angry and argumentative, and I've learned to not take it personally most of the time, because over the years I've seen that it's just another energy bumping up. So when you do the Ho'oponopono, it actually helps lift the other person up. So I'm combining now the cosmic breathing that I've been leaving as a trail of breadcrumbs. There's actually I have a playlist, Yoga Cosmic Love Breath, on this channel. So you can learn how to do it. But I'm setting up a Patreon page, because I'm going to start combining the Ho'oponopono and doing some training on it with the Cosmic Love Breath. And that's at patreon.com, Marguerite Brigham. So bringing forth the cosmic love, where I've left in all different places, and doing more talks on it. So I'd love for you to join me there, become a member, and when the event does happen, and then you're kind of going back to, okay, that was grace, and now what do I do? What do I do with all these emotions in my heart, and the hurt that comes up when we open up our hearts? But the lower you go, the higher you go. So the bliss is amazing, but sometimes you got to go right down low. And just know you're not alone, especially if we're all awakening at the same time. So what else do I want to share? just I'm sending out waves of love and gratitude, and rest, and just allow great mystery to take over. And it's this breathing, this cosmic love breath is breathing through the labor pains. So as a mother, as a grandmother, you know, we women understand patience. Women who've had children understand patience, that the great mystery, nature, takes its course. And we may want this baby born, but it'll be born in, by surrendering to the great mystery in its time. So something beautiful is on the other side, but smart mothers to be take prenatal classes to learn how to breathe through the pain. And so I invite you again to learn this breathing technique to help you stabilize this love and help you, assist you on your journey through the labor pains. Big love to us all. Namaste.